Do you understand English but freeze the moment you must speak on a client call? Welcome back to Career English Podcast. I'm James, and that's Alex. Today, 5 English words to turn your passive English into confident spoken English. By the end, you'll know the one habit that stops the freeze for good.
Okay, here is my real story. Last week, I had a video call with a client from Canada. I understood every word he said, but when it was my turn to speak, my mouth went quiet. I had no confidence at all.
That happens to so many freelancers. You read English, you watch English, so your passive English is very strong, but your mouth has no practice. Understanding and speaking are 2 different skills, and only one of them grows when you just listen quietly.
So you're saying I make a mistake by only reading and watching? I thought more input meant more confidence. That feels wrong to me, honestly.
Input is good, but it builds passive English only. Confidence to speak comes from real practice with your voice. You need to make mistakes out loud, hear yourself, and try again. That is the part most people skip because it feels scary.
Right. And on Upwork, my client does not care about grammar. He cares if I can speak and explain my work. But every mistake makes me want to hide, you know?
Let's start with confidence. Confidence is the feeling that you can do something well. When you have confidence, you speak without shaking. Freelancers with low confidence lose good clients, not because their English is bad, but because they stay too quiet on the call.
But confidence feels like something you are born with. Some people just have it. Can I really build confidence? Or am I stuck being the shy one forever?
You build it. Confidence grows every time you speak and survive. Nobody is born with English confidence. My most confident students were shy at first, and small wins slowly made them brave.
Okay, next word is passive. My passive English is huge. I understand movies. I understand your podcast. But I cannot use those words myself when I speak.
Exactly right. Passive means the words you understand, but do not use yourself. Passive English sits quiet in your head. The goal is to move words from passive to active, so they jump out of your mouth when you speak.
So, passive English is like money in a bank I never touch. I have it, but it does me no good. How do I move it to active?
Great picture. You move it with practice. Practice means you do something many times to get better. You take a passive word, you say it out loud in 10 sentences, and slowly it becomes active. Practice is the bridge.
But I practice in my head all the time. I plan what to say before a client call. Doesn't thinking count as practice?
Thinking is not real practice. Practice must use your voice and your mouth. Your tongue needs to move. Your ears need to hear you. Silent practice in your head keeps your English passive forever.
Okay, and our 4th word is mistake. I hate mistakes. Every mistake feels like the client will fire me on the spot.
A mistake is something you do wrong by accident. But here is the truth. A mistake is how you learn to speak. Clients do not fire you for one small grammar mistake. They fire you when you go silent and give no answer at all.
That is a relief, honestly. So a mistake is not a monster. But how do I stop feeling bad every time I make one on a real call?
You change your story. Each mistake is one step to more confidence, not a failure. My rule is simple. Make 3 mistakes a day out loud. When you welcome the mistake, the fear gets smaller and you speak more freely.
Our last word is speak. It sounds easy, but this is the hardest one for me. I read and I write, but to speak live is a different world.
Yes, speak means to say words out loud to another person. Speaking is a physical skill, like playing football. You cannot learn football by only watching games. You must run and kick. To speak English, you must actually open your mouth and speak.
Let's do a try it moment. I'll say a sentence, and you can say it after me in your own voice. Ready? Here it is. I speak with confidence, and I am not afraid to make a mistake.
Nice sentence, and I want to explain why it works. It puts three of our words together in one line. When you practice full sentences out loud, not single words, your mouth learns the real rhythm of speaking. That is how passive words become active fast.
Okay, let me try a fresh scene. Imagine I am on an Upwork call with a new client in Germany. He asks about my design work, and my heart is beating fast.
Good. Walk me through it. What do you do when the fear comes and your passive English wants to keep you quiet?
I take a breath and I speak slowly. I tell myself a small mistake is okay. I use the words I practice at home. And my confidence grows because I am actually speaking, not hiding behind the screen.
Beautiful. See how you move from passive to active in real time? The client hears a freelancer with confidence who is not scared of one mistake. That freelancer gets the US dollars contract every time.
And the funny part is, after I speak the first sentence, the fear drops. The hard part is only the first 10 seconds. After that, practice takes over and the words just come.
Let me put it all together for one freelancer's week. You have strong, passive English from watching videos. So each day you practice out loud for 10 minutes. You make mistakes and you smile at them. Slowly your confidence grows, and on the next client call, you speak like a real professional.
Let me try that full idea in 2 sentences. My passive English is big, so now I practice out loud every day. Each mistake gives me more confidence, and soon I speak with any client.
Perfect. Subscribe if you want more English for your freelance career, because next episode we tackle small talk on client calls, the friendly words that build trust in the first minute. That skill wins repeat clients faster than perfect grammar ever will.
So remember, friends, your passive English is already strong. Now go practice out loud, welcome your mistakes, and let your confidence grow. Speaking is a skill, and you can build it starting today.
Speak one sentence out loud right now, even a small one with a mistake in it. Try this in your next email. Come back next episode and tell us how it went.